Great set. This should be a good one. Wraith can actually put out some pretty big results here, right? Like in terms of like expectations here, this is one of those sets where, okay, I forgot to mention too, the survivors have a lot of perk bans here. Oh, he's got the beans. He's got the beans. Anyway, survivors have a lot of bans here. You're going to see that their builds are extremely bare bones. Like the strongest perk on the survivor side right now is unironically head on. It's like literally like the best perk that exists right now. Maybe smash hit. Do we allow smash hit? No one even has it. I don't know if we allow it. We actually might have banned it. I'm not sure. But we might allow smash hit, and if we do, that might be like the second best. That's like it. Everything else that they're going to be running is going to be pretty much dog. So they're running with very bare minimum perks, right? We see Nathan not even running corrupt intervention. So ballsy, but you can definitely get away with it on the set, especially if you get a good start. But good pathing. This is what I was talking about with these survivors, right? The micro from these survivors is going to be really good. So Nathan's really got to buckle down and make sure he plays this really well, because these survivors are going to have good micro, right? Like their chases are going to be good. Finds a couple survivors here. Interrupts this gen, but the survivor I think already left. They did get the pallet throw. They have Shadow Dance. They actually don't have Bamboozle, which is interesting. No Bamboozle for main building. They do have Shadow Dance, but no Bam might end up costing them. Because main building could end up being a bit of a nightmare in this game. I wonder when the survivors are gonna discover that. Because currently we have 4 slowdown perks, right? Ooh, good vault there for the Nancy. This is what I mean. These survivors are gonna be really clean with this. But if the survivors at some point are able to discover that there's no Bam, they might end up abusing the fuck out of main building, because main building might be a little tough here. But the thing is that if Nathan just never vaults a window, they might just assume that Bam's in play, right? Like, Bam is a very common perk on Wraith, and most people just, like, assume, well, there was the vault. I wonder if they noticed that it didn't get blocked. They probably did, right? Oh, yeah, I think they're definitely going to notice now. Yeah, they're definitely going to notice that there's no Bam now. So, yeah, they should know now that there's no Bam. This Nancy will die now, but that still bought a good bit of time. What's gen progress looking like? Gallows is about a little over half. 2 gens. Oh! Does this one get interrupted? I think it does. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. This Nia is trying to finish it, but I don't think she will. Pain res. Oh, the pain res hits it. Oh, that's rough. That's really bad. Having a hook next to a gen with that much progress is so bad. Because this Nia has to abandon this gen. And now look, like this gen just regresses for free, right? Like the killer can hang around here. They can't really pressure that gen at all. All that time that they spent doing that gen, it's not like it's all wasted time, right? Because this gen might not regress the whole way to 0. But they're definitely losing a lot of that progress that they spent progressing that, which is really rough. The good news is that they do finish Gallows. And that is the main like bad gen setup, right? There really is no crazy good gen setup for the Wraith anymore. Like the race, or this is actually a pretty rough gen split up in general. But the only real 3 gen he had was around Gallows, with like that side one and then behind. Like honestly, the gens this map are kind of funky. Like you can maybe say like the right side, but even that's pretty not great. They're gonna go for the 1-for-1 on hook. They do take the 1-for-1, and now what does Nathan do? Does he slug here, or does he just take the pain res? I think you take the pain res, because I think you can do both. You can take the pain res and then still go after the Nancy. Like, she basically gets main building no matter what, right? I'm surprised that she didn't just stay main building. I mean, I guess maybe you don't want to loop around the hook. I guess this is fine, right? She can go really deep into this corner. Like, there's no gens down here, right? Like, even if she gets found and chased down here, this is a fine place to die. And she does get found. But this is a fine place to die, right? There's no gens down here. You're not really costing your team anything. Great vault. She'll probably try to transition away if she can. Yep, she'll win that 50. She'll probably try to transition. Yep, makes it deeper into the corner. Playing around the time waster. If you ever play this pallet, you use this as a time waster, and then you use the pallet last second. Another really good vault from Nancy. She is really getting the better of the Wraith here, and now she heads to the corner to die. She's going to try to still buy time here if she can, but she knows she's dead, so she's going to sit here and buy time. Head edge map. Great play from Nancy. 4th gen done. 5th gen being doubled right now. Wow, dude. Wow. Conspiracy showed up to play today, dude. Holy. That final gen's going to pop. And they're in a really good spot. This is what I meant by the micro, man. Like, I feel like when you get survivors that are really good in the micro, especially in a set like Wraith, it's brutal, man. Because like if the chases are lasting long at all and they're really able to take advantage with gen progress, the gens will just fly. But like likewise, like again, it might look like, damn, the survivors just ran around through pallets, and then like this might look super like simple and easy to someone that doesn't have the experience, but like the survivors actually making these chases last that long, like every little vault that Nancy took on those pallets, every single one of those vaults was risky, right? Like if she doesn't predict exactly correctly what the killer's gonna do, she dies, right? Like she could have died on any one of those. And hypothetically, if the killer is getting the better of the survivor and getting the hits and downs quicker, none of this happens, right? This only happens because of how often the survivors got the better of the killer. And again, that just goes to show that micro that these guys have is just so strong. That is a fresh hook that went down. So hypothetically, if Nathan does get this hook onto Nia and kill her, that would be 5 stages, I believe. The ace was hovering. He was full health. I don't think anyone else is hovering, though. Yeah, everyone else is at the gate. I think they're just going to let her die. I think they're going to be happy with this result. Yeah, they're not even going to bother risking it. Nancy's going to die. Or sorry, not Nancy. Nia's going to die. Or wait, no. Did that guy go struggle? Wait, is that a thing? They went struggle? I didn't even realize they went struggle. Wait, really? Wait, is that a bug or did they actually go struggle? Because that was the first... No, that was the Nancy backup map. Never mind, I'm dumb. Never mind, I'm an idiot. It's 6 stages, 3 fresh. Is the final result. 6 stages, 3 fresh. Because that was the Nancy because she got unhooked and then she ran behind Gallows and then she got rehooked. Yeah, never mind. I'm dumb. I'm already forgetting what happened. Sorry. Sorry. I'm too busy ranting about micro and shit. I fucking forgot what happened already. So yeah, 6 stages, 3 fresh is gonna be the final result, which again is pretty solid for Survivor. That's very, very solid. Not unbeatable, right? Definitely not unbeatable. We've seen Wraith games where Wraith gets like literally like 3 stages. Like it's possible, but it does require you to play really well, right? It requires you to like basically dominate chases and have really good macro on top of it. Conspiracy basically did that this game. If it wasn't for Nathan finding that fresh hook survivor late game, this honestly could have been a 3-stage game if he didn't find that down on Nia late game, right? Like that down on Nia late game was so huge because they were literally sitting at 3 stages and then he found a full fresh hook survivor that gave him 3 more. So yeah, I mean,